The lifetime of an envious householder is passed at night either in sleeping or in sex indulgence, and in the daytime either in making money or maintaining family members. So in Vedic culture, the householder, there are two classes: Grihamedi, Grihastha. The Grihamedi is just been described by Shukadeva Goswami. The Grihamedi is blind to spiritual life. The Grihamedi thinks, my only business, make money, work hard, make money, enjoy. That is the Grihamedi, or the Griha Vrata. He has taken a vow to enjoy this material world to the fullest extent. The other is the Grihastha. The Grihastha has a wife, children, family members, but understands that there's more to life than just eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, which is what the animals also do. The Grihastha understands that there's a higher purpose to life, not just to eat, drink, marry, and enjoy. No, the higher purpose of life is self-realization. And we already pointed out the first lesson of Bhagavad Gita. Self-realization does not mean that now I have gone to the university, I got my degree, I'm self-realized. No, that's not self-realization. Self-realization means to understand what is my eternal relationship with God. Shri Shri Radha Raman Bhagavan Ki. That is self-realization. What is my eternal service with the Supreme Personality of Godhead? And let me act in such a way. Yes, I will take care of my family. I will do all my material responsibilities. But beyond that, I will also put in quality time how to realize and come to the stage of self-realization. For instance, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna makes a startling remark in chapter 7. Krishna says, out of thousands among men, there may be one who is searching for perfection. Perfection means this self-realization. And then Krishna goes, so, out of so many thousands among men, you might find one who's interested in self-realization. But then Krishna says, out of those, hardly one knows me in truth. So it is not a cheap thing, this ultimate self-realization of what is my eternal relationship with Krishna is not a cheap thing. In fact, it is the most rarest thing, the most special thing. But by living the life as taught by Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, one can make progress on this path of self-realization. Shukadeva Goswami continues. These are the beginning instructions of Srimad Bhagavatam by Shukadeva. Persons devoid of Atma Tattva do not inquire into the problems of life, being too attached to the fallible soldiers like the body, children, and wife. Although sufficiently experienced, they still do not see their inevitable destruction. So he's continuing, devoid of Atma Tattva. Atma Tattva means this knowledge of the soul. Again, where will you learn about the knowledge of the soul? Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. These two books will give you everything you need to know about this truth of the soul, the science of the soul. Just as we have biology, chemistry, so many sciences, there is the science of the soul which is taught in the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So the Grihastha, he will make a conscious endeavor to study these two books, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, so that he becomes very well equipped with the science of the soul. So here, the fallible soldiers. Same thing is mentioned in one of my favorite bhajans. E dhana yovana putra parijana iteke ache paratitire. That song by Govinda Das, he was speaking same thing about the envious householder who's blind to self-realization, to spiritual life. That, and as Shukadev says, fallible soldiers. My body, those of us now in our 60s and older, you know, the body now is failing. You see all the time. The body is starting to dwindle. When you're young, right? You feel like you're invincible. I can jump, I can run, I can swim, I can run. But little by little, as is mentioned, when Vidura went to see his brother Dhritarashtra after everything, imperceptible time. What is it doing? Taking away, robbing. When Arjuna saw the universal form, Arjuna asked, "Who are you? What is your mission?" And the universal form responded, "I am time, and I have come to destroy." So all of us, every single one of us, it's imperceptible. One day you wake up, oh my God, I have a gray hair. Where did that come from? Then you get, okay, I got a gray hair, that's all right. Then one day you wake up, wait, something's loose. Little by little, it's breaking down, breaking down, breaking down. And it's time. We don't see it. That's why it says, they do not see. Actually, the Sanskrit words in this verse, Pashyannapi na pashyati. They're seeing, but it's not registering. My grandfather has passed away. My father has passed away. But I don't think I will pass away. I will live on. I will defy the odds, somehow or other. And I'm still making so many plans. I will do this. I have my bucket list. I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. But time says, no. No. When after the battle of Kurukshetra, Dhritarashtra, after the battle of Kurukshetra, Dhritarashtra was living in Yudhishthir's house. The very people he tried to kill, they took him in. And they were taking care of him, honoring him, giving him all respect. Yet, for so long, he was trying to kill them. So when Vidura returned from the pilgrimage, because Vidura did not participate in the battle. In fact, Duryodhana kicked him out of the house. Vidura came to see his brother Dhritarashtra, he spoke very sternly, and Duryodhana said, "Beat this man. Get him out of here." He was kicked out of his own house. So Vidura left his bow and said, "Very good. I will travel and visit places of pilgrimage." Later, after the battle of Kurukshetra, Dhritarashtra, Gandhari are living in Yudhishthir's palace. Vidura comes back. He had only one purpose in coming back: try to wake up his brother. One more attempt. All throughout Dhritarashtra's life, his brother Vidura tried and tried and tried and tried to give him good advice. But each time Dhritarashtra would say, "I'm not interested. I'm too attached to my children." And many times Dhritarashtra admitted, "Yes, what you're saying is all true, but what can I do? I'm too attached to my sons." But now there are no more sons. It's all gone. Krishna, in the form of time, took them all away. So Vidura sees, maybe now he'll listen. Maybe now. So Vidura went to his brother and said, "Look at you. You are living here and being maintained by the very people you tried to kill by poisoning and arson and so many other demoniac ways. Have you no shame, my brother?" Then he went to a different aspect. "Dhritarashtra, now I know you've become hard of hearing. You're coughing up mucus. Your liver is defective. Your teeth are loose." What does that mean? Somebody's coming soon. Who is that person? Yamaraj, coming to a theater near you. Death is coming. So Vidura told his brother, "Leave, get out of here. You still have time to die a glorious death. Come out." Finally, Dhritarashtra heard. He said, "Yes." So without knowledge of anyone, and of course, who followed him like his shadow? Gandhari, the most chaste of all women. She also followed. Dhritarashtra, he went to the north, practiced mystic meditation, and just like when Sati gave up her body, Dhritarashtra's body, by this meditation, his body self-immolated, and Gandhari, out of duty and intense separation, she also entered with rapt attention, knowing that I must be with my husband. And Dhritarashtra achieved a certain kind of perfection, liberation. He was saved by his brother Vidura. So, we should not be blind like Dhritarashtra. We should not be blind to self-realization. And it doesn't matter at what age you hear this message. This weekend, we'll hear about Prahlad. In Prahlad's opinion, he says that this knowledge of Atma Tattva, he even uses these words, Atma Tattva, should begin at the age of 5. That's Prahlad's recommendation. Sometimes that question is asked, when should the children be educated in the science of the soul. Prahlad says, at the age of 5. But you're not going to find that on the Disney Channel or in Sesame Street. So whether you're 5 or 15 or 50, whenever the message hits you, pick it up. For me, it was the age of 22, 23. That's when I woke up hearing from my spiritual master. But doesn't matter. Dhritarashtra was when he was old man. But this hearing process is so powerful, and this science of Bhagavatam and Gita is so powerful that it doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter man or woman, young, no material designation, no, because it transcends, it's transcendental. So the main message for tonight is, now is the time to become serious about your spiritual life. Gita and Bhagavatam does not deny that you have material responsibilities. Arjuna wanted to give up his material responsibilities. Krishna said no. Arjuna wanted to give everything up, take sannyas. Krishna said no. So Bhagavad Gita does not, and Bhagavatam does not say, give up your responsibilities. No. But it does say, besides executing your material obligations, you also should spend quality time with your topmost priority, your spiritual life. And to make it easy, simple, begin by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And now, as it just so happens, we will have a Hare Krishna Japa class. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.